Apex now in the window, so he can have a faster rotation as Vitality patiently wait. That is Tizian. He's on the way now, as is the bomb. We've got Super Mario Brothers in the apartments. Shox, though, he'll be quietly trying to get some shots in from the back. Got Big moving to that short pillar now as the bomb is slanted. Tabson holding the window, and it'll be all eliminations, plenty of headshots just before the bomb gets planted.
Tizian might just catch the pusher. This is a superior angle. This Red-Eye is so much stronger than what he's up against. Oh, he just fires a few bullets preemptively, but the flashbang is fantastic. Tizian will keep chasing it down. He's got the second one as well. There's one more player at the end by the car, and he's going to finish him off, or Keto will at least. That was beautiful there. It seemed like Big had a huge read on that play, and Keto he's a sentry in this position with the AWP. He's not letting anybody past, and it's just Masuta left, but that's incredible.
The problem with going for it is just that you can't count Vitality out when ZywOo has this weapon at any given point.
That's very true.
That's not fair.
And Big are getting picked off here. They're struggling to find a way to get not just the ground, but also keep the integrity of numbers for this attack. So it's going to take something pretty special from one of these remaining Big players to open up this round at this point. And it's going to get worse. ZywOo, indeed, with that AWP, causing problems. Just, again, picking them apart. They can't seem to get to this site. And the problem is that the Vitality players haven't really done anything. They haven't had to do anything because ZywOo's going to eliminate everyone by himself. His entire team were just like statues.
Which means that it'll be Shox and Masuta who are tested. But Shox, he can be a star in his own right. Masuta, no slouch either at the CT position, but they don't have many nades to support each other. However, Shox is in an excellent ninja position. Masuta spots them. He gets that first contact. And Big, they're reading it as if it's a retake A setup. They may not clear this position from Shox. This can be so instrumental in trying to win the round for Vitality. Shox, he emerges now. Finds one, looking for more. ZywOo is there to support him. Shox, though, still kicking here at this default position, and ZywOo and him tear it apart.
Wow.
Both teams playing around the extremities. Here's a mix-up, putting some mid-pressure on now, Vitality, because it has been free, but Big, they hit that B-side super fast. Tizian's in there, causing all kinds of problems. Tabson's made his way up catwalk, and Team Vitality, they're going to lose against this B-split, and this was, I think,
Tabson was behind
hard
that
to read.
Flash in the pan for Vitality. Flash into the kill.
One quick thing I'll say about Big right now is that they're...
Looks like it'll just be an A scrim play coming out from Big. A fast one. Tabson's already out the ramp, and he's able to find one there. Gets Shox in the palace position as well, but Masuta on the bomb site getting mollied out. 3v3 situation breaking down here. Tabson flashing for himself on forward. Will he be challenged, though? Players are all over the place. Vitality have rotated in already, and Big, they just couldn't scale quick enough there. It seemed like Tabson wanted to take more space for such a long time, but...
And this pace from Big, it may not last for too much longer, because so far it's being crippled by Vitality. That is a very important pickup, though, from Keto. Trying to enable his team onto the site, but Shox is connecting some beautiful shots there with the AWP. He is on bright and early here today, leaving just Tabson alone in the 1 versus 4. Oh my god, there's not much he can do. Shox is going to take it down. Beautiful from him.
I don't think I've ever... Like, when ZywOo takes his...
The bomb alone, top mids. Shox waiting, ready for this. Easy kill from him. And ZywOo at the same time. That's the bomb dropped at the bottom of catwalk. Oh, Shox is just on point. I don't know that I've ever seen him so sharp right at the beginning of a series.
Yeah, so Big, they tried throwing the same B-exec once again and using that to hopefully pull an over-rotation from Vitality. You could see that they wanted to take that late mid-control, but it just didn't work. Vitality held their ground. They had Shox holding that under...
Apex will have a look in from catwalk, though, and that's kind of a problem. That does add additional players to this defense, and it's not going to work out for Big. Maybe they would have been better with a straight-up contact play on A, but... RPK on the raid boss, the P250 and Kevlar. However, the USPs here raining in death and destruction onto this Vitality push, leaving just Shox. But he is notorious in a pistol round. A welcome and comforting sight if you're a Big fan. And they're going to go for that and push in the apartments again. Oh, Tabson follows up onto Shox, and that's a 1-for-2 exchange. That's beautiful. They don't have the bomb. The bomb's actually in T-spawn, but they're pushing a ramp. If they keep pushing a ramp with Tizian, he's going to see the bomb.
More army players are coming. God, my English is really terrible right now. I need to go and read the dictionary. Apex is in a 1 versus 3. Yeah, I just got super tongue-tied. Too much orange juice. Still looking for players top mid, but there's nothing doing there. He could actually smoke off the bomb. He's got 1 minute on the clock. Someone tell him you've got a smoke. No, it's not going to work out for him.
Big on the A side in the second half, and they're going to go straight for it. Oh, the line of damage is enormous from Tapson, and it's a 4 versus 3 in favor of Big now. Vitality with a lot of problems here. They'll have to find some kind of a way to recover. I'm not sure what that way will be, especially with k1to here from CT, from Ticket, able to do some damage, but ZywOo, he's still alive.
Creating some space on the side, just as Antares did around those stairs earlier on. Antares now being taken out. No one else in CT after k1to was taken out. More lurk smokes from the CTs. There's a slight gap for Tizian to make his way forward with, which could catch Shox off guard, although surely he's not going to 180 here. Shox getting there with the second burst. Now, where is Searson? That is the question. I don't think he has much of an idea, but it's awkward for Searson to deal with this position with an AWP. Falls off. Now Shox has the info. Jiggling, dancing around. Looking for a rifle. He would get there in time as well. How on earth has he done that? It was awkward for both. Awkward for all concerned.
Oh my
Searson
God.
is the one that comes out standing.
That's a slam your mouse
Oh my
pad.
God.
Just going back to their well at A. k1to here to defend a triple now. Has an opportunity to find a lot. He's able to take down Masuta already. Good supporting flashes to keep him alive here at this position. And he's going for more, but he is eventually taken down by RPK. But the rest of the cavalry has arrived on the side of Big. They're already ready in position. But ZywOo on this lurk, this might be everything for Vitality. Moving up connector now, trying to find some more space. Oh, ZywOo's making the big brain play. He's able to find one. Can he get the other? Oh, just missing that player in the smoke. Does tag him. Pulls out the P250, but Searson finds the no-scope. And now RPK and Shox trapped at ramp. But they still have some fight left in them.
RPK is going to be heard and flanked by Tizian, so maybe he wanted to play it safe.
How much can he get out of this? Will there be a flash? There it is from Palace. That's beautiful. But Antares is still alive somehow. I didn't take any damage. Oh, good work from k1to.
k1to, yeah, he did way more than you would expect. He was in a really bad position, but this keeps things doable for Big now in a 2 versus 2. Quickly made to 1 as ZywOo plants the bomb. And again, that can be used as a one-way smoke. Trying to look over to the CT position and trying to find a 1v1 where he can. Now he has a lot of the information, if not all of it. He sees the location, looking for that second player. He's being touched by that molly, and he's walking into the CT position. He's seen them now. He's blind, and Antares will just about get that kill.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. They're so in the zone at the moment. Every individual firing off. And once again, k1to, he can't really be tested. He's actually getting a lot of value from this triple position. Searson as well is also just as formidable, if not more so, on that AWP.
Oh,
and k1to
nice.
continues to ravage this push. There's nothing left of it. This would really be quite incredible if he could even halfway find some success. But k1to, of course, who else will take him down? A quad kill for k1to at the end of the half, and that really tells you so much about this game. Vitality really wanted to hit and hammer that A bomb site, but k1to was there and he stood. But here we go. Map 2, Big tied up the series by winning Mirage, and here we see them on the T side of Inferno, where Vitality are going to charge them down mid. They are looking to get in the action immediately. That bomb is on the stairs in a precarious position, and it needs to be recovered here by Antares, who is going to get shot in the back of the head by Apex, leaving Searson on the lonesome in a 0 versus 3. 1 round for Vitality here, picking up the pistol.
Use of that second flashbang. Forward smoke to take the coffin angle away with some flashbangs with it as well. So Big are really taking some match control here, but Apex has a superior angle. There's no one to follow up in that position, but ZywOo needs to stay alive at the back of the fight because Apex is being smoked off. Trying to abuse their numbers. Can he come to the rescue? It doesn't look like it. We could see a bomb plant here. We could even see a round win. 4 versus 3, just about. Tizian on 3 HP, but a bomb indeed has been planted.
Yeah, it's also pretty rare for ZywOo to not even get a kill in that position.
Vitality have centered their defense around this A bomb site. There are 4 players here right now, but this also looks like where Big want to end up. This could be a huge firefight, and it'll start things off with RPK finding 1, but k1to and Xantares are quick to respond, leaving Apex in the bomb site. He's supported by Shox here, And Big, they might not recognize that there are a couple more players here. They might think this is free for the taking. So if they're not careful about this, this could get out of hand rather quickly. And Shock starts it off nicely with one. Looking for more. They can't molly him out of that position. They don't have any more nades. But Apex, that's when he knows it's his time to strike. He's able to get another. Oh man, this is all falling apart for Big. Apex gets a second kill. It's just Tizian in the 1v3. Smoke going towards his position. He's forced forward. He finds one, but can't find the transfer on top of it.
Dude, Shox' experience now. He did not peek. Apex, not taking his time though, will be diving down middle, trying to see what value he can find by switching up the pace against Big. Ooh. Oh, it's lots of trades here. It's going to be... It's pretty stressful for Vitality in some respect, because
great utility on their players as well. Can isolate many of these angles, but ZywOo peeks on forward already and takes down 2 immediately. Oh man, he's still so hot right now. Looking for the third, but Tizian responds with a kill of his own. Will he expect Masuta? No, he will not. That
just owns
the
Tapson.
timing. The timing is clean.
I've seen that. I've seen that so much, but for it to work out.
The lineup comes through for LPK.
Look how back and forth
The trades are insane.
It's like an anime.
And the bomb's collected by Xantares, and there's some real decisions to make here. They have a minute and 20 left. He's going to try to force the issue, but that smoke, I think, really just screws him over in terms of the angles.
I have a good idea here in about 5 seconds.
Oh, what a play from Apex.
That is really painful.
And that was 3 seconds for Apex to sneak in there. It was 1 more second, literally.
Towards this B bomb site just as things start to stream in. He's got no grenades, can't offer any full flash or anything like that. So he gets a chain flashbang, and Apex is here to deliver the first kills. They will successfully slow things down at the very least. Free position. They're lining up for him, but Xantares somehow takes out his teammate and Apex. Well, that's for the better. Allows him to plant the bomb, and they're on a 2 versus 2. He knows once rotated towards Ruins. He's got the flash to take the position. Shox has to fall back. Both CTs with a Kitten and Tizian's coming in from the back, and they're going to line up for him. There might be a shadow here for Xantares. Well, there's a play to be eliminated, and Tizian will not do the rest of it. Xantares will kill him as well. 4 for Xantares.
With that MP9, very precise stuff, and indeed they don't commit. They actually fall back. They have a 3v3. All of the utility is gone for both teams pretty much. They have 3 Molotovs, but Apex could end it here. They may not expect the push, and he's going to spray them down, and it's up to Searson now. 1 versus 2. And both the CTs coming up Banana real fast.
Oh, there's a flash, and surely the swing's coming from the MP9. He'll deliver the first kill, though, Searson, and create some space himself with the Molotov. A sound queue, and he makes it look easy, like he's solo queue matchmaking, man.
That was quite the desperation push, it felt like. Oh, no. Big are actually just destroying them right now.
Yeah.
Straight up destroying them.
This feels like the storyline of so many big games where they can start off slow, but once they get going, there's just nothing you can do. There's so little that can happen. And it's interesting this time, at least, was different in how they got in the game, was a couple of set plays. But now they've inspired confidence in their players, and Searson's flanking B with an off. From CT spawn, this is just crazy.
They're harvesting organs for the black market.
It's
500 HP, baby.
They all have full HP.
It's a farm for Big, but it doesn't look like it'll work. Vitality are in such excellent positions, it'll have to be just a stroke of luck, maybe genius, and excellence for Big as they try to manipulate this Vitality defense. Masuta's in such a great spot. Looks like Vitality are primed and ready to get this one. The bomb's down now, and good stuff from Masuta there. That round was actually all him getting that kill at Apartments. If he didn't find that, this might have been another round for Big.
Such a cool round. The mind games in this one was amazing.
Because, I think there might have been a route discovered by Vitality onto this A bomb site. Xantares, he's still holding this position towards Apartments. Will they expect him to be so pushed up? Oh, there's no way they think this. Oh, but he can't hit the shot immediately, and Shox is able to recover. 3-on-2 situation, and Tabson, he wants to find something from the same well. Oh, the Molly is there, though, and he can't find the flank. So it'll be a 2-on-3 retake, mostly from Fork, but Masuta's already here to meet it, and he's able to find the final 2 kills on the round. Vitality, in the chaos and confusion, find that single route and are able to...
Systems in library with the AWP, and there'll be 3 players on B for Big who'll do what they can.
Oh, the flashbangs come through. Oh, there's frags happening here for Big. They're doing a good job getting the damage in there. Still Tizian and Searson alive, although they're not in position right now. Crap situation. They wanted to take a gamble, so in the mid rounds, when Vitality were going towards top, that's where Big were going towards top mid. They ran a retake setup at top banana with the nade, the Molotov, and so on. And that was to and then they basically gamble stacked A afterwards.
Look at them just holding their nades out in the open, knowing Big is not going to peek on them.
Tizian. Oh, he's just reloading in the smoke as 2 players pass
The
him.
full reload.
Oh, wow. And they look fine right now. Tizian's going to go down in the smoke, and Zywood's still got this MAC-10. Out comes the P2000. Okay, Zywood's going to go down.
Insane.
This feels like a pretty big moment this round. So, definitely a swing round here, as far as Big are concerned. Oh, Misuta. Oh, and RPK. They're both going to go down here. Oh, the nade should be a good follow-up. Oh, no! Zywood dodges it somehow. And this is really important for Big. To get back in the game, this has to lose both these weapons and still fall by next round. Well, there we go. Going for some damage. Apex gets 1. Oh.
It's like Apex.
Oh.
So he maybe tried to give Zarustan position, but there are too many flashes, too many man.
Possibility to quickly hit this A side of the map and just see if the explosiveness can yield something to gain ground up towards this A site, and it might just be doing that. Xantares stuck in the pit position. He's going to be able to get 1 headshot though. That's the bomb down on the ground, and right now Vitality are looking somewhat helpless. See if they can find anything here. Xantares to finish it off, and he might be on 30 kills right now.
But peeking down middle is Searson early on. He might find a timing, actually, as his player backing up. Oh,
my God.
All right, well, looks like Vitality were able to find frags across the map at this point.
I think they did a double nade.
Yeah.
Top banana, and I just owned them.
Yeah, that was...
Or a triple nade, even. Things...
Oh.
Is he? He's actually found it. Oh.
Okay.
There's a world where, like, if he gets that kill, you're starting to think...
Big avoiding the corner Molotov, and that's where the nade, right at the feet.
Oh, he's in his position, he went back, he was greedy, and it's going to cost them the B-bomb site most likely, and maybe the round as well. Oh.
And Big are still trying to play those same spots, so
yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, they're acting as if they aren't fighting for Banana, but Vitality are still...
You've got Searson now at the back of the site with the AWP. He needs the multi-frag. There's one. He sees 2 or 3. Going to create some space for himself. He needs to try and find some space for maneuvering. Flashbangs are high. He has no idea which direction he's facing now. Still alive for a time. Tabson is able to help out, and he's trying to do more, but he can't. That leaves Xantares and Tizian either side of the site. One towards Ruins, one towards Banana. Bomb not planted just yet. And there's 10 seconds on the clock to do this, so will there be a swing? There will be, but from Tizian, but he'll take one in the face. That leaves Xantares with a Deagle versus 3.
And in quick succession as well, as he looks to make that first attempt. But Shox will take him down 16-11. And much like the first map, very back and forth, but it was Vitality who stood.
Thank God the admins noticed the rifles in the pistol round and started again. Now the bomb will be joining the big players on long. The question is, how do they deal with short? You can see that Zywood is ready to activate, and Xantares is going to flick and take him out of court. Still spotting Shox on that short position, but now if he can take Apex, perhaps he can pull these players away towards the B bomb site. Apex just running, spinning, pirouetting as well, and look at this rotation. They're all charging at Xantares. And that's going to allow them to have better positions on the A bomb site as the bomb gets planted. Got some jumping frags attempted by Apex, but he won't quite make it there. Tabson through the smoke doing great damage, but Apex is still alive. And he has a kit, so we've got to bear that in mind as well if he goes down where that kit is.
It feels like there's been so many good opportunities for Big between Tabson and Xantares, but they couldn't get the kills. And now it's just going from bad to worse. However, this may be a blessing in disguise for Big, because they picked up the bomb plant.
They want to match firepower with firepower. Tabson looking for that fight, though. Ooh. Will lose to RPK. That's one of the benefits of buying that rifle, and he's able to escape.
Oh, no. Oh! Team flash. I think... Oh, he got flashed by everybody, it seems. And that's a lot of... Oh, he's seen it disappear now. Does he try to stop them from... Oh, going to take out Xantares immediately. There's a trade from Keto. 2 versus 3. There is still something to be done here. And the rotation from Masuta is deleted. We still have Searson with a scout who can still go fishing. There's just under a minute to do this. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this lineup of Big. Like, it's amazing to me.
Yeah.
That was a pretty poor 2-on-4 for Vitality.
With the Galil here and trying to take that fast long control. And it's going to be a fight for this. Flashbang's really good here. The damage between ZywOo and Shox and RPK is really enormous here. They are so strong in this long position. It's a 2v4 for Big. They've got to recover somehow. Xantares is going to be able to get that refrag, but the problem is that now he's alone. And he's on the Galil. He'll have to hit some insane shots, but you wouldn't want anyone else in this position than Xantares with an AK looking for those big swings. Oh no, he has no idea that the second player is long, but there's no peek actually. He might actually get away with this. Oh, no.
Oh. That was
very
close.
risky.
That
Very
was
risky.
so close. That was Xantares was almost there. He was.
That bomb is lost too. That means that they're pretty committed into this. There's no way to go back. They've got to frag out. All good damage there from Apex in the smoke. But oh no, ZywOo and Apex will go down. And Xantares picks up Masuta. Oh no. Searson and Tizian somehow now have the advantage against RPK. He's going to try to get the pace or keep the pace high here as he flashes to move forwards, but with the MP9 you surely don't expect him to find a way to do this. They are weakened, generally speaking, but RPK is really stuck in the open and he won't be able to save it, and that's certainly a very upsetting situation for Vitality.
So that actually gives Vitality a lot of information as well. They can move up to A now, knowing that hard work is taken out, but still the weaponry is so in favor of Big. But as soon as I say that RPK does find one of his own 3v3 situation, an AK has been recovered on ZywOo. He has a flash as well. There is some space for them to get involved here, but Big are doing an excellent job at isolating these angles with good smokes and just great trades across the board. But ZywOo with the double spray down brings it to a 1v1 situation out of absolutely nowhere. There's a smoke on the bomb site as well. He can take this space for free right now if he so chooses. But he plays the waiting game, expecting tabseN to perhaps make a play through the smoke, holding that corner angle. And tabseN, he's playing this so safely, and ZywOo, he has no kit right now, so he has to really hurry with this. Has to pretty much find an instant headshot after finding the tap here. And looks like tabseN has scouted it out now. Oh, and tabseN does eventually take him down, but that's so much damage for Vitality. A little bit of misdirection here coming out from Big. Looks like they're feigning long presence and a take. And they'll be heading right into Apex at the B side with the actual bomb. Alright, the long flood commences, and Shox is able to find a kill on a Searson in the pit position. Tizian, playing around these smokes very well, actually, is able to get one, but now it's a 3-on-2 situation. That long exchange went very well on the Vitality side, and they're able to recover a rifle because of it. And now this retake becomes completely doable. Dampers, though, in such an advanced forward position, is able to find RPK. Now he just has to meet up with tabseN to try to defend this bomb site. 2-on-2. Still good nades on the side of Big. They should be able to slow this push immensely. But flooding out is Vitality, and instantly they take out both players.
Wow.
Well, where did that come from? Yeah, this is a difficult position. It's a great shot from Apex to kick things off, though. He's holding onto this position on the ramp. It gets really weird here now for Big. They're just lacking the numbers, and another kill is in favor of Vitality. Apex threatening to make it another one. As Searson tries to escape this position, they're under so much pressure. It doesn't feel like there's anywhere that they can move, and it's just Apex is harassing Searson. Now 5 players left alive. It simply can't be enough time for him to do this. Masuta with another lethal shot. And Masuta is so savage, actually.
This is a smart move if you're playing against a 2-op setup. It's going to be really difficult for the Opera to push through their smoke, and Xantares, he runs out middle with no resistance so far. He does see it by the doors and takes out Masuta.
The confidence of that spray was just amazing from Xantares. However, the confidence from Shox is even better with the AWP. Everyone gets wrecked, and Vitality will get their 5th round on the board.
This position. Very long time ago now. Well, here comes the charge from the T's. There'll be plenty of flashbangs, plenty of spray. Masuta will take 2. And there's still some position for Vitality. Apex still waiting to create some space for himself. No transfer onto tabseN, though. So there are still some personnel on this bomb site. The bomb's being seen. ZywOo and RPK are on the way. Searson going to creep outside the doors. This could be very dangerous indeed. tabseN's waiting, and down go the rest of Vitality, leaving Shox alone. He's been on this site the entire time. 1v2 with the AWP. Oh, so close to the flick. They're just waiting for the peek from the window. Every time he fires, it's a chance for them to try and hit. Sisson's got a Molotov to make things even worse. He's so close to
my
that shot.
goodness.
How's he not landed it? That's so unfortunate for him.
Keto holding on to Catwalk. Will fall back a little bit. Doesn't have to play so close. These players are spotted. Smokes in Keto's wake.
What smokes?
And it doesn't really seem like there's much left for Vitality to do here. I don't know if there's an AK for them, but they're actually just sitting on the boost. And it's actually going to kill into Keto.
Wow.
That is so mad.
That is so much damage. Oh, no. Oh, what? They're going to take out every player.
That's a good eco.
Oh, now this becomes a swing round. This should have been a round for Big to build some economy. Okay, well now this round is...
They've taken plenty of position. RPK has to fall back to hold long, and indeed, Tizian will be lurking to stop a short rotation. Apex has been taken out, which leaves 3. Masuta in CT spawn, along with Shox, I believe. RPK making it doable. Keto trying to find an awkward angle. That's a great burst from him. RPK now moving to that car position. The taps to burst will leave only Shox in CT spawn. 2 heavily tagged players, but the round will go the way of Big. They make it to 9.
Perfect execution towards that.
Looks like the B play is coming out. It'll be Masuta with the UMP. He has to come up absolutely huge for his team, and he will find nothing. Perfect flashes to support, but Apex with the auto shotgun is only going to be able to find one. Such damage, but flash over. Xantares, he's out the window to meet him. Zywoo does so much damage, but he can't find anything there. So it'll be a 10-5 scoreline here. And will Big force a 5th map?
They're on the way. Fast journey to the A-bomb site, but there'll be some tagging from the likes of Big. Sisson and tabs in a close, but they'll be falling back, it seems, to go for a short play. There are 2 flashes for Tizian to deploy, and it looks like it'll be 4 or 5 man on road in that short position. Sure, it'll flash behind them, but Vitality are quite spread out as well. They've got a flash of their own on Apex, who's currently in the pit, and here comes that flash. So here comes the burst from Vitality. RPK the team flash though, and look how many people are swarming from Big in the same position.
Oh,
the
my
flags are still coming in
goodness.
from Masuta, who's going crazy with 2 and really changing the fortunes for Big. The pistol goes the way of Vitality. We just got a real match.
Give Big a chance, actually, because they do have 2 players still on the long position. Maybe Vitality are expecting just 1, and indeed the first man. Oh, that's good damage! And all of a sudden,
Whoa.
this Deagle of Tizian, it starts to be a problem! And you know what? Shox is really weak. This is looking amazing right now for Big. Tizian still holding this position, taking pot shots with the Deagle to see what he can find, and he's got himself another one! And they are getting absolutely destroyed here by this force buy from Big. It's just Shox left with 6 points of health as he looks to rotate through T-spawn. But you know what? Keto is on his way as well in the upper dark position. He's going to have an angle on this. Shox may not consider this position, and indeed he won't. Keto is going to take him down. What a...
little bit more difficult. Tabson just drive-by attack onto Apex, but oh, wait, okay, the B hit commences. Xantares in the car position, has to come up huge, finds 3 kills to stop it all, and this is now not looking good for Vitality. It's just Zywoo, but he's tagged down to half HP, and Surson is relentless in attacking him.
He's not scared.
Holding angles in case of a re-peek, and how on earth has that happened? I don't know if Shock's looking at the radar, looking at a teammate or something, but Keto should never be surviving that situation. That's really going to force the hand of Vitality now. With no map control, they have to go fast.
Tabson's in a great angle, and he's going to easily take down Apex. He's done maybe too much damage there. Oh, the flashbang follow-up.
Oh my goodness.
How does no one die? The Persistence ready to try and remedy the scenario. Only 1 left, though, but in Keto for Big, but the HP here, he's just holding the nades. The 1 nade could win the round, but we'll have to see exactly how Vitality want to do this. They have no idea where Keto's coming from. The last...
Here they come. They're walking up long A, and Keto's such in a good spot.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is perfect. This is perfect for Keto. Oh, it's so perfect for Keto. He played that one so masterfully.
Yeah, that's just insane. Shox is sending it down middle now. Good flash to get Surson off the angle, and he'll be able to pick up the opening kill. So, it'll be Tabson to try to contest, but this is just so fast from Vitality. At this point, it'll be so hard for Big to get back into this round. Taps in, trying to play around this smoke here at the ramp, but it won't work out in his favor, and it looks like Big, they might already have to call for the save in this round here. Xantares tagged low, Shox from downtown, sniping k1to as he's trying to escape through the B double doors, but okay, Vitality show a little bit of life here.
That's a good change of pace.
Go for a half buy here. We'll see what they can do with this. Oh my god, that's so sick. The timing of that is so sick! And Tizian with the Deagle makes it even worse for Vitality. They're probably wondering what the hell's going on here. Another flashbang! Tizian gets a second kill out of it. That's unbelievable. Just as you were saying, Alex, there's always a plan from Big in these rounds. And again, the pistols reign supreme for Big.
Someone has to study these rounds. They do so much damage in these rounds, and now Xantares has got the sound cues. He hears the footsteps. He hears the pitter-patter of scared Vitality players. Xantares, shut it down. Surely we're going to the final game.
Oh, Xantares is the human guilt after a round like that. Well, Vitality will get back into it at fast pace. They're going to take a lot of damage trying to breach these long doors. RPK is going to make his way forwards into the pit, but just unable to get his feet on the ground there as he jumps across, and it's going to be a pretty bloody affair here towards this long position. SyrsoN still holding on towards Kai. He will be removed from that position with... No, he actually won't. He's still going to be able to shoot from this. He actually has the benefit of the flames, and he's going to do it. 16-10. Big will force this grand finals, this best of 5 grand finals, all the way to the end. They started this series down a map because they came from the lower bracket, but they've tied it up too. And in the meantime, the rest of Vitality start to press towards this A site, and it's fair to say that Big knows what's going on.
Ooh. Can they get the kills? That's a good start. k1to will take one from the back of the head. Masuta, though, are changing the fortunes of Vitality, or trying to, but things are going from bad to worse. The bomb's been dropped, and that leaves Shox. Shox and a pistol clutch on overpass. We've seen this before. He's well equipped with a P250 on that T side.
We've got
oh my god. That was nasty, but there's 2 more that's possible. We could see more just absolute violence on these big players. He's looking in a position to catch Xantares. So can he find the pop? He's trying to, but Xantares, quite the aimer himself, will finish him off. A mini flank, but that can't be the result Big were expecting. Now, the plus side for them is that there is no Kevlar in this situation. SyrsoN needs to be careful. You don't want to play the headshot angles where you can be swarmed upon, and they will be. Look at the trades; they're so consistent from Vitality. They've got no armor. They are nude. They're naked.
And already on the flank is Shox, but can he find ZywOo? Cannot. All right. Well, he found him, and ZywOo was ready to meet him with a couple of bullets. And
Vitality don't have control towards the B side of the map. They may commit into A here, and this is now where Big have stacked. So Big might have a chance in this one still, especially with Tizian in this position. This is a good spot.
Yeah, his angle is really brutal. He's made the right play. Masuta's not going to be ready for it. And he looks to swing with his teammate now. Tizian trying to get more done. The bomb's on the floor though. 19 seconds on the clock in a 2 versus 2 make it 1 as k1to is on the side. We'll expect this bomb still needs to cross. 1 versus 1 now. He takes the fight. The long spray down. He's still going for it. 9 seconds on the clock. Going for the reload. Quick jiggle. Shox now needs to make the right play here. He thinks he's still by the truck. He's going to lose by time. He's just holding the angle. He's going to die after time.
Oh my god.
You see the patience. The trigger discipline. He sees him.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Shox going down there is a problem, and they're going to try to take down Taps, and they want this weapon. They need an isolated player. They want to take out his weapon, and they're going to do so. And Tizian's now found a great angle with the bomb. Oh, this is really, really bad for Vitality. They're able to steal away the bomb. I don't know if Tizian realizes that they just actually managed to make that happen whilst he was throwing nades. He's still in position.
At least they've achieved that, but now Vitality are in more of a winning position. RPK with a scout. Not something you say every day. That's a very nice grenade though, but ZywOo with the AK-47. Yeah, problem, a big problem. And now RPK has an unknown angle. I don't think he's been spotted. k1to, he's moving around Monster. Maybe he was. He's looking all over the shop, actually. He has no idea where he is. He has no kits either. He's got to find him quickly. Otherwise, this round is over. How does this keep happening?
These rounds are so mad.
okay, ZywOo up short early on by himself. Now pushing on forward is k1to, but he's stopped by Apex, and Looks like Vitality are gaining control of the situation, but there's still good counter utility in place for the side of Big. But as soon as I say that, taps and swings, and his head is taken right off by ZywOo. Oh man, he's almost able to find the kill through the wall onto Xantares there. And it just leaves Tizian and Surson. There's not too much for them to do here, but Tizian will attempt it. They'll be supported by Surson as they find their first kill into the round. And now he's changing up his position towards this slope area, but excellent flash from ZywOo, supporting his teammates, leaving just Surson in the 1v4. And all right, a clean round for Vitality. The team with the better weaponry finally wins.
As you say, that's something that, you know, a teammate has to go back to CT spawn to throw that. And it just completely kills the only option. As I said, hello. Speaking of which, they're going to try to make a desperate run to the A site. This is not going to work out, it seems, though. As Keto is holding position. He's going to annihilate all of them here. Oh, no. RPK is in so much trouble. Keto knocks them all down. And
that makes things very dangerous. We can see there is a smoke outside the door, but Big did a good job to compromise the position of Vitality in a short beat position. And a quick two-burst from Xantares, who's ready for the third.
Oh my goodness,
doing even more damage. Absolutely outstanding from Xantares. He really has come to life this week.
Shox there. They're going to try to force the issue. Xantares, though, already spraying. Winding it up before they come through, but they managed to trade onto the site, and they actually should be able to get a post plant here now, with Shox and Apex left alive.
25 seconds on the clock, and they won't be needed because the final kills will come.
Starting to get a little bit scary for Big, losing more players. Now Tizian is just in amongst these smokes. He's going to get a lot of value from that. That does allow a chance here. He does get traded out by ZywOo, but it's only a 3v2 advantage for Vitality now. Perhaps feels more manageable for Big, especially now that they've got Searson lurking. But ZywOo seems to understand exactly what's going on. What an intelligent play from ZywOo, waiting for that push from Searson. And that's going to leave Keto in no man's land with this AWP.
Man, how does
ZywOo's first kill was through the wall as well. It was through the wall with a smoke up. Absolutely ridiculous. And now Keto is going to have to rotate to finish off this 1 versus 3. Both players making their way towards the site. There's so much utility though, and ZywOo, I'm sure, will be posted up soon. A bomb's been planted, so he's got half a second to get into a spot, or maybe he doesn't. Repositioning, but now RPK has all the information, and Keto most certainly does not. Doesn't know the status of the inside of the toilets, or long, or truck, or bank, or the garbage. So many problems for him. Down to the USP, and RPK is just there and
Smoking the short beat tunnel. Oh, they're going to go right through the Molotov. Their own Molotov, in fact, so fast is Shox. Gets taken down, though, by Tizian. How much work can he get done from this position? The assist of Xantares will hold the ground as Tizian capitalizes through the smoke. And they're looking quite good here now, Big, on this hold. I don't know what the hell's going to have to happen to find... Okay, just above the smoke, up on the sandbags. Maybe that's the play. But the trade is through, and it leaves ZywOo in a 1v3. Scratch that. 1 versus 2. As ZywOo takes another.
because it's ZywOo. The tech line flows. Oh, half a chance. I never consider a round 1 if ZywOo is alive.
As confident as you wanted to see it. Oh, the lineup though, that makes up for it for Tapson. And all of a sudden, it's looking really good for Big. 4 versus 1 now. I just don't. It's just so hard to call these situations. How could you even predict that happening?
30 seconds. He really has to go full Rambo mode on fast forward to have a chance to win this round. This smoke off the choke point, which kind of commits him to the long play. But Keto will finish off the job at half-time. Big. And Xantares is just creeping towards this A-bomb site. And he's kind of fishing with this P250. With 40 seconds on the clock, but we can see Shox is starting to flank, and they're going in dry. The grenade has been deployed towards the balcony. I do believe there's a flashbang, but into a crossfire they go. And Mizuta is going to run out of bullets. ZywOo on the way. He saw the CZ up. Now he's been taken down, leaving Apex in 1 HP. Now he's 9 HP, leaving Shox in a 1 versus 3. There's so much. And Shox will try to save his Kevlar. Citizen will do the same. That was a very interesting pistol round.
Some more simple than others. Oh, RPK taking massive damage there towards the barrel's position. Good timing found by Mizuta. Can't get the kill though. Oh my god, so much damage exchanged by these two teams here. Oh, Oh, Santaris just walks out of Monster. He's going to find the frag, the entry kill, and he's not done just yet. He's an absolute machine as he entries his way forwards on the B side. Eventually he's dealt with, but it leaves just two, Apex and Shox, as they look to try to anchor these positions. Apex in a fantastic spot there, able to sneak up on them, but it's up to Shox once again, and it's just simply too much. 11-8 now is Big. Wipe out the buy round of Team Vitality from the B side.
Look at the immediate response from Big. Going into B immediately, they know they have no choice, and the longer they wait, the worse it's going to get for them. They'll make it pretty bad for Vitality, though, unless the barrel play can get something done. Hasn't been detected just yet. Free fire is there, though. Very good awareness from Big, and indeed, the map control towards Playground just forced the hand of Big. As soon as their player died, you could see on the radar, I think there was some potential movement towards short B as well, but they just went through Monster, just forced their way into that bomb site. Again, the longer they wait, the worse it gets. Didn't allow Vitality to respond further, and just brute forced around.
Xantares is on fire with these entries right now.
He's got to be the best entry fragger in the world, swinging from Monster Tunnel. He is, at the moment on the A bomb site, though, very passive. They really want to make sure that he's left in the rounds to clutch, if possible, to anchor that A site. Shox might get a catch towards bathrooms, and he's just a little bit too slow. But Masuta holds things down towards this B side as the attack is initiated, and he's going to try to play from the water position. Oh, he's so good right now. Oh, Masuta, he's going to make it even better here for his team as he holds things down. He got a quad kill there. That is a heroic effort from Masuta. Shox finishes it off, collects the AWP, and Vitality, even though they conceded a bomb plant, they're still in the game.
Wait a minute, who shot that? Oh, okay, I think that was a tease. I'm pretty sure it was. Shox moving around up close. He manages to ring the bell, but Keto and Tabson clean out the A bomb site. Masuta turns to try and clutch it. So far, so good. Can he get the multi-frag? He's got to fall back from the Molotov. Down to 5 HP. Being alive, so important. 3 versus 4. Oh boy, we've got grenades all over the place. Masuta finally finished off Apex, looking for the biggest transfer of all time, but they're all behind the wall. Apex and RPK now. They don't have any more grenades, and now it's just Apex. Still going to go for it, and it's not going to work out for him. Match point for Big.
Or even an MP9, but we'll see Keto lurking. Sayu wins that battle. Okay, another dig comes through, and man, it's looking really hard for Vitality, but somehow they're still in this round. 2 versus 2, Shox and Apex, and I believe there are gun upgrades that are definitely available to them to try to make this work out. I don't know that there's a kit available anywhere, so they're going to have to be quick with this one. Tabson's already lurking around. Apex is going to take down Searson, leaving just Tabson around the bathrooms. They don't know where he is, and he's got all the information. He has all of the information right now. Easy kill onto Apex, but now it's the 1v1. Shox with the MP9 against Tabson on the AK-47. Shox, he has been so intelligent in this game so far. He's going to do something magnificent here. He's just going to go for the push here with the MP9.
Oh my goodness!
He's done that! But does he have time?
You cannot be serious!
He doesn't have the kit. That's it. Big have taken the series. There's no kit for Shox. It was a good effort, but it's not good enough. And that's going to be 16-10. Big will take this series, this grand finals against Team Vitality. And that is honestly an incredible run from them.
Big just played amazing. Everything
Delivers.
Everything they did was better than Vitality. Spacing, teamwork, individual skill.